So if no one gets more eliminations than them,
They walk
Cypher.
away with $25,000, and they secured that in just the first game of the day.
Can you imagine if they walk away with the 25K? They're like, hey, doesn't matter what happened, we put on the best show, and after game 1, we locked in 25K. That'd be game-changing. But we'll see how things unfold. The bus coming in down from Shifty Shafts up toward Lazy Links.
Now, you know, it's the last game of the day. Do you think a lot more people are going to land Tilted? I think we might see some more teams say, hey, Tilted is it's a hot spot. This is the last game of the day. Maybe we can get the elims we need to get the most elims in the game by landing Tilted. So we'll see.
It seems like a little cluster of people there might be heading toward Tilted. I hope that's the case. You see some people heading up toward Pleasant, potentially Haunted Hills, even Junction. Risky Wheels is going to see action as well. Okay, so there is a duo heading toward Lazy. I was about to say, is no one going to land Lazy Links? That's interesting, but...
Seems to be always 2 teams contesting the floating island. It's never uncontested. Because you can get a good amount of materials from there, and you can rotate pretty much anywhere you want.
Yeah. And now Ian coming down to Paradise Palms, Pueblo. No one at Racetrack just yet, but this is it, man. So no one landed at Junction. We see 2 duos landing on top of the Haunted Mansion up on Haunted Hill. Now we're at Tilted Towers. Looks like 3 duos have landed here. And Mitra has already eliminated a player. Method Rasmussen, Hex, and Reflection go down. And look at this at Motel.
Jarl and Beehive taking on Kivo and Augustin. And there is a rift there. They are playing aggressive, but Augustin just got hit. It almost seemed like Augustin did not know they were there. He was running straight at them, not building, and they popped out from behind that roof and took him down. It's very unfortunate. I really did think that. You see, that's why in that early game, playing very passive, you might not just get the jump on them. They might not even know you're there.
Oh, wasn't
2
enough.
easy limbs right there for Jarl and Beehive, just for playing a little bit slower, a little bit more patient.
Yeah,
he got some good hits, and now he's dropping down because he knows that he's weak.
Oh!
That burst rifle shot straight to the face. I think that was 2 headshots.
Just double dinks, man. And now he's pushing in on
He's
M11
with the bursts. He's trying to hit those shots.
It's a 1v1. He's trying to get him.
Hit him once. He's hit him one more time.
It
so
wasn't
close.
enough.
So close.
And now look, they didn't even secure Rennick, so M11 is going to just be able to pick him up. They're not letting him. They're like, nope, nice try, friend. Now where did
neither of these duos
go?
have enough materials to really contest.
Oh, Jamside's up top. He takes down Nox. So they split the attention of this duo.
This is the second time that we've seen a duo on the roof get beat by the duo that is inside the building because they were so confident that these guys weren't going to go for the high ground, and then they just took them by surprise. Took the high ground and eliminated them. We saw the same thing happen last game with Keenstar and TXT. They took on another duo like that. So you do got to be careful. Just because they're playing passive like that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have the resources to take the high ground or the shields to beat you.
So it looks like Kingwin, Heisel, and Tyovsky are down. The frontrunners cannot accrue any more points, so now it's up to everyone else. We'll have to see if they can maintain after this game, but
let's hope that 3-point lead was enough.
He takes down 5 skill. And now Incline and Marijuana, they're chilling in Tilted Towers. There's a half shield right there.
Got a good amount of health.
Marijuana
So Marijuana's actually trying to make sure that these guys don't build up the side. So he's on top of him, and he's just kind of looking around, making sure that they don't try to make a sneaky play on building on the side. Because we've seen a lot of teams try to push a team that's inside a building and then end up... Oh, he's got the minigun! He should be able to put a lot of pressure on them with them, but I think they're dropping down even lower into the building.
Yeah, I believe he heard them, and look, he's zooms in here on this team here. But the other duo actually dropped down, like you're saying, and that's why he just like disengaged. You see, they've made their way out.
Yep, and they're trying to escape.
I think Incline just took fall damage.
Oh, he just shockwaved back up the top. He baited them into going down. Now he has the high ground.
Oh.
Will this be enough? At this range, the minigun is just not as useful. Wow, the pressure coming in.
Jules hops back down, and he takes down Incline. Mirwana's left to fend for himself.
Skyer and his teammate are now sitting on top of the brick apartments with the high ground, trying to third party this fight. That was so well played. He baited him into going down, and then he used a shockwave to take the high ground back. So I think that what they want to do, they still have about like 45 seconds before this thing starts to close. So they want to. Actually, the storm stopped closing, so the storm wasn't actually going to engulf them. They still have time, and they're not too far away from the next circle. So they'll go for the elims. They have the number advantage, and they have the health advantage, and I think they know that too. Skyer, not so much anymore. I think he just got hit a couple times. Jules.
Ooh, that hurts.
Great laser. He's going to try to go finish this.
He tried to use that jump pad, and he gets punished for it. Mirwana gets cracked.
Jules and Mirwana are now on the same team, and now they just met. Mirwana goes down to Jules, and Sky finishes it off.
Wow.
Really unfortunate that they ran into each other. Those two were solos, and both their partners had died.
Yep.
But
I love those floating rocks. They help the rotations, but take a look at the scoreboard. You got two teams, Kinstar Tixi and Jamside SSK. They're currently tied with 4 eliminations on the leaderboard right now. Now, there's plenty of teams here. There's plenty of eliminations to go around. No problem there. 50-plus players left in the current lobby. But keep in mind, man, Keenstar and Tixi, they're currently top 5, top 10. So if they can have an outstanding game here in the last game of the day, that could shift the entire standings.
yeah, I believe they were top 5. And since the team in first place are down, they just have to beat them.
That's right. The Kingwin duo have been eliminated. They got taken down very, very early on.
Can't even carry any more shields. He's maxed out on shields, so that's a good spot to be.
This is a replay from the diner. We see Popsy there and Kling find an elimination. This is a replay coming in a little bit earlier. Jamside and SSK, they find eliminations there on Razor. So he's been eliminated.
That point right there.
Now at the divot, some people trying to...
Ooh. SSK comes up from behind and takes him out. That is 5 elims for that team. They need one more to secure another point, putting a lot of pressure from both sides. There we go.
There it is.
6 elims for Jamside and SSK. That's 2 points. Do we remember what place they were on the leaderboard? They must have been high up because I feel like they've been doing well today.
That's right, they are.
They have a chance. Maybe they'll be our first team to get the Royale Flush. I really hope we see that.
Can you imagine dropping 8 points on the board in the final game?
I think they're going to try to go for the most limbs in a single game. Try to beat that 11.
They very well could try. I mean, it's only 11. That is a number. It's a large number, but with 46 people left in the current lobby, it's doable. Look at Jamside and SK down below. Oh, they ripped it out.
We used that rift and use it in a way where it was kind of hard to find, and the other teams couldn't use it as well.
Right.
You got to be a little greedy when it comes to this. You got to make sure, hey, you know, we're gonna use this rift, but we don't want you guys to piggyback off of us. We got this rift, not you. Same thing with launchpads. You'll see teams sometimes destroying a launchpad just as they use it, so other teams can't use it.
Yeah, they can't follow up. Things like bouncing a grenade against the wall or something to take out that space, but
you can actually even just edit a floor and jump on the launch pad and then complete the edit as you're launching, and it will break the launch pad right after you use it.
There you go. Cypher PK with that insight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Kinstar and Tixi down low.
And who has the most resources acquired and who can make that rotation without getting eliminated.
So if Blacksu and Madsen can find 4 more eliminations.
He was completely out of materials, by the way. His partner just dropped him half of his mats.
That was half?
Yeah, and it looks like his partner has the same amount as him. So his partner must have been maxed out on materials. They just dropped somebody in.
That's a Klinger.
It's an enemy Klinger. They took a little bit too late to realize that. I think he realized it, but his teammate did not. And they're just going in. They're going in for these limbs. His teammate's going to try to recover right here. He did get a knock. There's somebody down. So will they be able to put that pressure on that down player before he gets picked up? It seems like there's another team putting pressure from underneath them and above them.
Cypher, look at the eliminations. 9. They need 2 more to tie.
Oh, they know it. They know it too. They're going to put a lot of pressure on this guy. They know he's weak.
Could they
Jamside
find
and SK
2?
might be able to be our champions in terms of most limbs. The player they were going for, unfortunately, got eliminated by somebody else. They know there's a lot of resources there, and people are swarming on top of the loot stack that was out in the open. And this typically will happen. If there's loot out in the open, people will immediately try to be the first team to rotate there, because if you walk over a stack of wood and you end up picking up 1,000 wood or 1,000 brick, that is game-changing for you in the late game.
Yeah. This is it, man.
Jamside and SSK, they're so looted right now in terms of materials, and they're both very healthy. Two more limbs, ladies and gentlemen. Cypher. Will they be able to do it? They're putting so much pressure. They have a lot of AR ammo to work with. He even has a grappler, so if it comes down to rotating, he can make some grappler plays to try to catch somebody off guard.
Kinstar goes down. He was shotgunned by Isa there. This is all coming down to the wire. 24 players remaining in the lobby. We get the new safe zone. Look how far away. They have to go up the side of the hill there in the ravine. Jamside wants this,
They really want this. They hear some people coming in. The trap has been placed. I don't know if it was from on top. They're going to try to knock some people down into them.
They were trying. They were like, come down. Eliminations, we need them.
Oh, whoa!
That was down.
Sniped from 33 meters. He took a headshot from 33 meters. Who did that?
Oh, the
SSK goes down. At least he gets to get the materials. Oh no! Will he get the trap off? No, he doesn't. He gets it off, but it gets broken immediately. He edits down and trying to put some pressure on his opponent. He knows he's weak. He's going for the finish. He needs 2 more kills. It's coming down to the wire. He needs 2 more eliminations. The storm might take him out if he's not careful. It's ticking for 10 right now, and there's a lot of builds that are not his. He's getting stuck. He's right behind somebody, hits him.
Finds one.
One more limb. Takes the launch pad, going for the high ground.
Rotate, there you go. Perfect. A little nook.
He needs to box up right now and play it just a little bit slower. Campfire is clutch.
Well.
One more limb from Jamside, and he is walking away with a big chunk of $25,000. Or maybe he'll get 2 more and just secure the whole thing for him and his duo partner. Zeke.
This could happen, dude. This could actually happen.
And he's in a good spot. He's got a good amount of health. He's got good weapons. There's a rift. Are they going to take it? Yes, they will. They have 8 limbs, and they're in a spot to maybe even get the Royale Flush.
They could do this. They need 1 more to tie.
There it is!
They just tied with Keenstar and Tixi.
He needs 1 more.
Needs 1.
He's secured, but let's not forget, the other team had 8. The other team could potentially... Which team has 8 limbs? That's Genside, Blacksu, and Madsen have 8 limbs each.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
6 more limbs available for them.
Something I want to point out, they are also Bush Bandits, by the way.
Let's go, Bush Bandits! Are you talking about Jamside?
Yeah, Jamside SSK are Bush Bandits. Jamside is looking for 1 elimination, ladies and gentlemen. He just needs one.
He knows it too. Look how he's playing. He's going to use that grappler probably to try to get that high ground. He'll probably wait on the rotation. Okay, so Jamside.
It's Boyer up top, though. That's not, I would not engage
Boyer and Octagon are in 2nd place or 3rd place right now. And if they win this.
He's going up.
He messed up. He messed up with the grappler.
It's okay. He's making the rotation.
He needs to be careful. He needs to block his top.
Yes.
He needs to protect himself.
Just block. It's Boyer up top, dude. If he finds 1 more eliminate,
he's still going for it.
No.
Oh, this is such a crazy play.
Train,
so risky. One more.
He fights Boyer, and Boyer takes him down. That means he'll tie with Tixi.
He was so focused on taking them out. He really wanted to take them out. Genside have 9 limbs. Genside, Madsen, and Blackstone have 9 limbs, and he might be able to pick up his partner. Look at him. There's 7 people left. That means they could get 5 more limbs.
Can you imagine if they take Victory Aldo here? That would put them in 1st place.
And they could take the 11 limbs from Keenstar.
Oh, they could. This is all coming down to the wire. That's another elimination.
They have 10 now.
Oh, can they
Is it going to be a 3-way tie?
One more?
Is it going to be a 3-way tie, or will they take it home? Boyer and his partner are putting so much pressure from the top. It's going to be closing in. He's building up. He's forcing the situation. He got pressured and taken out by Boyer.
It's Boyer.
Campfire going down from Boyer. Is he going to get the heal off? No, this is Blacksu putting down the Campfire. If Blacksu wins,
1v1v1.
that is a Royale Flush for Blacksu.
Hupek starting the med kit now.
Blacksu might take it. No. He's being pressured. He has to commit to it.
Yo, he did
gets
commit the elimination, but is it enough?
It's not enough. It's not enough. But it's enough.
Goes in. Blacksu.
It was enough to tie it. We have a 3-way tie for the most elims of the day.
Are you serious? So Madsen, Blacksu.
Wow.
All right, hold on. I have to look at the scoreboard for this. Blackson and Matsu. You've got Tixi and Kinstar. And then Jamside and SSK.
Wait.
All.
You're right. That is a
Final game.
What a game. Look at Boyer putting pressure on Blacksu. If he did not do that. The thing is, Boyer didn't even get a chance to shoot him. Blacksu did secure that elim.
Yep. Oh, where did the teams fall? So Blacksu and Madsen come out on top after that game, dropping the 11 eliminations. It was enough to overtake the Kingwin duo, who are pushed all the way down to 4th. Kingwin, Tyovsky, and Heisel, or I'm sorry,
no,
they pushed down to 2nd. I'm sorry. Seba and Boyer come out on 3rd. Hupek and Kingwin Skix. Another set of Kingwin duos come out in top 5 as well. Tixi and Kinstar in 5th. And don't forget, guys, it's only the top 10th spot that places in the money. So Alpha and Bowman, they edge out Zacubus and Wiggacy for 10th place.
And that was because they got the Victory Royale. Like I said, when it comes to ties, Victory Royale is going to be weighed the most. And then getting that Victory Royale in the first game, even though they only had 2 elims, that's the difference between getting 10th and then not being in the money.
That's right. And that's, I mean, again, we saw the 11 eliminations as the most all day. And that is a tie between Tixi and Kinstar, Madsen and Blacksa,